Hi, I hope you're doing well today. Today I wanted to talk to you about emergency funds in retirement. Let me first say that when I was in my working years, I kept an emergency fund. It was in a high yield savings account, and I would generally keep somewhere between, the recommended 3 to 6 months of living expenses in case something happened. And over time, as my salary grew, so did the size of my emergency fund. The last, say, 3 or 4 years that I was working, I started to accumulate more cash in there as it became available, and knowing that time would come, excuse me, when I would want to retire. So when I retired at the end of last year, 2024, I had around $60,000 that I had accumulated in my high yield savings account or my emergency fund. And I decided for this first year retirement, I would go ahead and live off that emergency savings and draw that down. And then at the end of this year, when the account's depleted, I'm going to go ahead and close out that account. And then going forward, I'll rely upon the cash that I have available in my brokerage account as my emergency fund, which I plan to keep, right around a year's worth of cash inside my brokerage account at all times for living expenses, and that will also be my emergency fund. A couple of different reasons why I decided to do that. One, I wanted to simplify my finances, so I actually just want to get rid of that high yield savings account and have one less account to keep track of. Number two, I found that I could achieve a higher yield on my cash with options inside my brokerage account versus my high yield savings account. It was an account that I had opened years and years ago because it had, the best return on cash at the time. But since then, it really hasn't. It's been just average or okay. So I found that by keeping cash inside my brokerage account, I could find a higher yield. And then thirdly, I don't really feel that I need an emergency fund because I am retired. I am living off my investments at this point. So there is no job to lose. Certainly there are unexpected costs that could come up, but I do have plenty of cash in my brokerage account already that's going to be available for living expenses. So it's no problem just to leverage that if unforeseen emergency, expenditure comes up, such as, whatever the common things are, a large car repair or roof needs to be replaced or, AC unit. Of course, my house is new, so I don't expect any of those. But if anything unexpected does come up, then I'll just pull cash from my brokerage account. And that's how I handle it. For you, it'll probably be different. I sleep better at night knowing that I'm getting a good return on my cash versus knowing that I have, a separate account with cash set aside just for emergencies. But it might be different for you now and when you get into retirement if you're not retired yet. And it's really about just whatever makes you sleep well at night and gives you peace of mind. And for me, that's knowing that my cash is getting a good yield and is still available inside my brokerage account. But for you, you still might prefer when you enter retirement to have a separate account with cash sitting there just in case of emergency. And that's okay. Everyone's different. This is called personal finance for a reason. It's very personalized and individualized. So it's whatever works for you. But I just want to share what my plans are and what my thinking is on emergency funds and retirement. But I'm curious, what's your perspective? If you are retired, do you keep a separate account with money available for emergencies or do you not? Or if you're not retired yet, do you plan to maintain a separate emergency fund separate from your living expenses or not? I'd be curious what your perspective is. Really, I just want to share this information as something that you could think about. And of course, this is what my channel is all about. When I retired at the end of 2024, at the age of 52, I wanted to create this channel so that you could get a perspective from someone who retired early about what it's like, the ups and downs, and also for those preparing for retire or people just wanting to live a life of financial freedom. So if you enjoyed this, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel. Please leave a comment if you have a perspective on this. I'd love to hear and see what people are thinking in this regard. Okay, that's it for now. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye now.